Everyone, welcome back to another Twine tutorial. This is my new and improved Twine document. There's just been a slight editing. Alright, I'm gonna give you some very, very, very important information. This is brand new. You will have not learned this yet. So if I click onto my beginning doc, you can see all of this. I'm going to explain this real quick. So, if you want to copy any of this to add to your own, please refer to the doc next to the video. Or if I'm uploading this to YouTube, there'll be a doc in the description. Click on that link, it'll send you there, and you can click on the stuff. It'll be great. Just Control-C, Control-V. Basically, by the way, this is an advanced tutorial, so if you don't like coding, just feel free to copy and paste, skip this part, but I'm going to explain what everything does, so preferably don't. Anyway, this is the start function. It isn't a function, actually, it's just a label, really. Basically, when you put anything in these brackets, it just calls it, and you can separate it from everything, so if start, do stuff in brackets. It's cool. So this function here basically edits the sidebar. Well, it is calling for something to be appended, and we're calling the sidebar. Then it wants you to add the icon full screen, which if you go to my play, you can see that in here. Look, full screen and restart button. Both actually work. Of course, the little slash here at the end. I'm just gonna let Twine do it for me. Escaped line break. This removes the line break before or after it. Oh, so it isn't displayed in the passage. That's great. All right. Sorry, this is gonna be quick. Next, this sets a value. This is a value right here. Specifically, it's called a variable, and it's setting the variable to 100, health variable, which if you saw when we played, there's my health, right? Load. Right here. Give me a second. Right here, here's my health. That's really cool. What else? Okay. How do you get a variable exactly? Well, you put a little money sign here, and you put your variable name. You can call it anywhere in your entire story, and it saves its value, unless you decide to set it to something later. But if you have like a -10 or add 15, if you want like a health modifier or something, fantastic. Or if you have an if statement, where if you have torch, you can display a different passage, basically. Like if you go down here, and yes, these calls for a button, and it makes it have the little blue outline, and it makes it look clean. My text takes a while to load, but there's text in there, and it basically makes a little blue outline around it. That's what the button does. It's pretty sick, and it makes it look a lot cleaner. Here, now that my text is finally finished, here you see, just makes it look a little cleaner. What else? Oh, this is important. So, I know that in Tristan's document, it stated that there was a symbol that you could use to separate them right here, and it was this symbol, but you can also just use this little dash and a caret right here to signify that you want to display this text, but are actually going to this passage name. What else? Yes, at the very top, there is an enchant function. This is really, really useful. It can do a ton of things. It can make your text different colors, like down here. I want to make the text Lemmy, which is my character's name, appear in text color yellow. And I also want it to be bold. Pretty simple. This, you can see there's a hashtag in front of it. That means one hashtag is for title, 2 is for header, or not header, I meant headline, forgot what it's called, and 3 is for the level below that. Basically, each one you get, the text will get slightly smaller. You just put it in front of it, and it works wonders. What else? This, the actual function, it calls for the passages characters to be affected by a delay of 20, which I was told that was too slow, so I'm going to make it 10, just to make it more efficient. If you're confused about any of this, that just makes my text scroll, basically. Alright, there's a couple more things I want to get through. If I remember correctly, this one, I can print my health variable, and this is a print function, so if you want to print out text, you use this. It is really simple. It just, bam. I want it to be a headline level of 3, and I want it to actually equal my health. So it would print out health, equal sign, and then my health variable. Let's test if it does that. Of course, in here I set text to -25, and there it is. Health equals -25. And remember those buttons if you want to look clean. And if you go over here, I have a plan in the future for here are some items that you get, and I set the variables to true, that perhaps there's a place where you need to destroy an ice block, and you aren't able to do that unless you have the ice pack. You get an early ending if you're too cold, so if you don't have the winter coat, you lose. And a lantern if there's a dark cave that you need to light up. Those are just a couple of the ideas that you could use, and really, really versatile tools. And that's the advanced Twine tutorial done. Thank you for watching.